Okay. This is a tough one. So essentially, um, today was really sad. Um, so so Terry has left the hospital. She's uh, essentially she left without doctor's consent. So she essentially just left, and I was there when it happened, and it it is so frustrating and so sad that we do not have a way that when someone goes into a hospital. So essentially, the way the system works is if you're experiencing homelessness, uh, you're supposed to call 311 and then wait for a few hours for someone to get you, and then they'll take you to a shelter. What I need to learn is how to figure out to get someone to a specific shelter within that system. I don't know how that's possible because she was willing to go to a particular shelter, but she's been to other shelters where they're not good environments. She's been burned before, and so she's unwilling to go to certain shelters. And in that system, I think like you call 311, they will go ahead and pick you up in like 3 or 4 hours sometimes, and then you get taken somewhere that could be across the city. Who knows? At least that's what it seems like. I need to investigate some more and figure out how to influence that choice. But the social worker in the hospital that helped essentially tried to talk to her about the same things that I was trying to talk to her about, like, are you willing to go through rehabilitation? No. Adamantly against rehabilitation. Are you willing to go through like 311 and through that shelter system process? No. She's against that. We brought up like this organization that she has in mind that would be a good fit for her, and the social worker can't connect someone experiencing homelessness directly to a shelter or directly to an organization. It is so frustrating. So we have to get her connected essentially with a caseworker, social worker at some other organization where they can try and get her into a specific shelter. Anyway, it was extremely. I'm a little emotional because she's going back out on the street, and I'm trying to remind myself that this is not failure. This is hard, and I'm doing my best with the tools I have, but it's so sad to know that now, like, yeah, she was in the hospital for 4 days. She had a roof, and she's so, alcohol controls her life. So, like, substance abuse controls her life so much. And she's gone through so much that she would rather set up a tent and go back under a bridge in the cold than go to a shelter. And I'm not giving up on her. I just need more knowledge. I need more information. I need to find like someone who specializes in substance abuse, like actually, and they understand how to like, how do you talk someone through accepting that rehab is their best choice. She could have had a place for, months, like a roof over her head, but she's not ready. And that's really hard. And I'm trying not to put what I want someone else to be through, but she's told me that she wants walls. She's told me that, she wants that, and it's just a tough day. And it's just tough. I don't know. Sorry, this is a bit of a rambly video update. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. And I'm meeting with Tim and Sharon tomorrow. Kind of see how they're doing and what's going on there. So with Tim, we were working on figuring out a methadone clinic that actually accepts Medicaid, which there are some. And I need to touch base with him. He was supposed to make a phone call to a clinic that he's been at previously and kind of see if they'll accept him and his Medicaid. So we'll see how things are going there and see how Sharon's doing. And yeah, there we have it. I'll go ahead and call it at that. Thank you for your continued support. So